So after 2012, well, obviously it was an amazing experience, and my dream come true, winning a gold medal. But quickly had my sights obviously set on going to Rio and defending my title and trying to win another gold medal. It's been hit the ground running, and a lot of hard work going in over the last couple of years, and suddenly realised that we've only got about a year and a half to go before the next games are upon us. So financially we are struggling, and we know the one thing with sailing is it's not a cheap sport, and there's a lot of development that needs to go into the equipment and the kit to just push the edge of the envelope and keep making sure that you're one of the fastest boats out there. It is so important for us as sailors to be out and competing on those waters in Rio, because there's so much to learn. It's very different conditions to what we had here and what we've got here in Portland, and we need to learn the tide and we need to learn the wind. I've been like this from birth. I know no different. I've never had any thumbs, so I don't know any different, and I've just found my own way to do things. So most people are always amazed that I can do this with split rings. So they're quite tiny little things, but you just find your own way. But I have to admit, there is nothing that I can't do apart from give you the thumbs up sign, which sometimes is quite frustrating, especially when my coach does that to me on the water. Not a single sailor has won a medal alone just on UK sport funding. We've all needed support from the private sector and sponsors. We've come up with an idea called the Word Cloud, and the idea behind that is you can buy a space on my boat to put your name, your company name, and be part of my campaign to Rio. You can donate as little as £10, or if you want to have your name in much bigger writing on the side of my boat, you can donate £500. It's entirely up to you. It'd be a massive help to my campaign, and also it would mean you'd become a part of that. It's so important to say is that we go, because the winds out there are completely different to here, the tides are completely different, and we need to have time in the venue to learn about all the different tidal conditions and all the different wind conditions that we could be up against. Because not only do we have to get ourselves there, which is a 9-hour flight, we've got to get our boats and equipment there, and that means containers, that means being without your boat for a long period of time, which then means you're going to have to buy other boats so that you can still be competing whilst your boat is stuck in Rio. So it's hugely more expensive than obviously competing here at London. I strongly believe that the sailor that manages to spend the most amount of time in Rio will have the absolute best chance of winning a medal and a gold medal. And for us it's invaluable. That time in Rio, that time on the water is so important. If you look at Rio, it's an absolutely stunning place, but the topography of it is pretty amazing, but also for us quite complicated, with lots of hills, high-rise buildings, and that just plays havoc with the wind. So if we can learn about the patterns, and if we can learn about the patterns with the tide, it gives us a massive jump on our competitors.